We have two new smart devices to review today, the Yoony KW76 smartwatch and the Yoony Smart LED strip. We'll get into the LED strip later. For now, we're going to talk about the KW76. Some of you might say it's just another budget smartwatch, and yes, that's true. However, the KW76 brings one feature that not even the high-end wearables support, and that's monitoring your blood pressure. To all the subscribers, welcome back and thanks for stopping by once again. And if you're new here, we make tech videos of all kinds, so feel free to drop a sub to get notified of new content. Okay, so right off the bat, let's check out the blood pressure monitoring on this device. Much like how you check your oxygen level or pulse on any supported smartwatch, you only need to swipe from the left and choose Measure BP. Once the screen is on, all you have to do is to relax and wait for the result. To test the accuracy, I also checked my blood pressure using an electronic blood pressure monitor device. During my first two tries, the KW76 gave a reading that's close to the electronic device with a difference of between 3 to 5 points. So far, so good. However, there were times when the KW76 would be 30 points off in diastolic despite getting systolic right. Another weird thing about the KW76 is that it still returns random blood pressure numbers even when I'm not wearing the watch, which kinda tells something about the reliability and accuracy of BP supported watches. If I had to rate the watch between 1 to 10 points for its blood pressure monitoring, I would give it a 6. It could get accurate readings at times, but it's not something I would use as a true alternative to an electronic blood pressure device. After all, the manual itself states that the KW76 isn't a medical grade equipment and should not be used for anything medically related. So what about the rest of the watch? The design features a metal frame with plastic for the rest of the structure. The glass display curves to the sides for a seamless look, but the usable display is actually smaller than that. However, there is plenty of space here to read notifications. By far, this is the budget smartwatch that displays the highest number of characters, and I love it. There's a crown on the side which you can turn on both sides, but does nothing at all, and it's made to be pressed instead. But for the display quality, it's not something I really find exciting. Sure, the 1.69-inch screen is large for a wearable, but the LCD shows dull colors and dim brightness. Even at max setting, bringing the KW76 outdoors under direct sunlight means struggling to read the characters on the screen. And if you're like me, who relies on vibration feedback on wearables to get notified on whatever, the KW76 vibration motor is so weak that it's as if it's not there at all. As a fitness tracker, the smartwatch doesn't have the widest support for various activities. The sports side of the watch only supports 8 sports mode, which is walking, running, cycling, skipping, badminton, mountaineer, yoga, and sit-ups. But for the rest, you can track your heart rate, oxygen level, sleep, water reminder, weather, and physiological cycle. The watch pairs with the Fit app that's straightforward to use. One of the best things about the app is that it can push all kinds of notifications to the watch, but just like other watches in this category, the watch faces you can download are limited. You can, however, edit the watch face to your liking, albeit with limited customizations. Oh, and for the battery, with all the features turned on, I usually get 4 to 5 days of usage, which is something in line with the 3 to 7 days claim of the company. Charging, however, takes only 2 hours to get from empty to full. That might seem slow, especially in a world where smartphone charging speeds have spoiled us, but believe me, that's fast enough for a smartwatch. Despite the shortcomings of the KW76, it's still impressive to see blood pressure monitoring at this price point. I just wish next time the company would make it more reliable and accurate. And maybe they could also put a better display and vibration motor while they're at it. By the way, they also sent this smart LED light. It's a 3-meter strip that supports 160,000 colors thanks to additional customizations provided by the accompanying app, which is called Tuya Smart. The strip is apparently IP54 rated, so it can survive water splashes. And thanks to the RGB control box that's included, you can control the strip light via the remote control or the app. However, I would suggest using the app as it offers a ton of features like choosing different hues, setting the brightness level, choosing predefined scenes, which are basically custom light effects, and even scheduling when to turn on, off, or dim the lights. The app also lets you sync the light effects to music, but in practice it's actually harder than you would imagine. I couldn't get to connect Spotify to the app to sync the lights and music, So the other alternative is to just use local mode that provides 5 custom light effects that work with or without music. If you're interested in getting one of these two, I left the links in the description box below. So that's it for this one. Drop a sub or like if you feel supporting the channel. And until the next one, stay safe.